All right, we're gonna move on from that topic because that's one of my least favorite artists of all time, and I don't want to associate it with
It wasn't about the artist, man. It wasn't about the artist. It was about the work that had to be done, brother.
And someone just joined us. Who just joined us?
Skilly dilly dee, skilly dilly doo.
I don't know.
It's a squirrel.
It's a squirrel. We got a squirrel in the house.
Hola.
Oh, not so much squirrel.
Hola.
We have an SGL party here. I think SGL is taking over.
Yeah. Yeah, boys and squirrels.
Boys and squirrels.
Yes. Squirrel is one of our odd performers, which he rocks in stills and rocks in surfing the crowd on a skateboard. Not skateboard, surfboard, sorry. Surfboard.
Yeah, crowd surfing.
Yeah.
Is there any other kind of surfing?
No.
Urban surfing.
No, he's the first performer I ever seen surf in an audience of about 20,000 people successfully on a surfboard. Just a total badass. He's also a hell of a musician, great artist. He does a lot of his own designs, a lot of his own design work. He's in a couple of different projects, a couple of different bands, so he's very diverse and just he's an incredible talent. And he's definitely, as the King Genome, he's kind of the nuts and bolts of the show. He does vocals, make sure that all the theatrical props, because we have a lot of that shit going on during our show. There's my third swear word for the day. I'm going for my 5 quota here, but yeah, he's great.
Oh, shucks. I just like to have fun and stay busy. And if I don't stay busy, the bad genome comes out.
The bad gene?
That's right.
The bad genome.
Uh-oh. Keep you busy then. All through the show.
Oh, so SGL keeps me happy. Keeps me going.
And how long you been?
Okay, you got 3 of us here. Let's go. Let's go with the
I know. I'm working on it. So Squirrel, how long have you been part of SGL?
I started, I think, 2006. At the beginning of 2006 when I started. And I think my first character was the Super Sperm. I had a Super Sperm costume and a gas mask.
You were a Super Sperm?
And my job, I was Super Sperm. My job was to stage dive and then wiggle through the crowd and try and inseminate people. And my first my first song, what was it? What was the song? Doctor Comes a Lot. And I come out and I stage dive and the gas mask bashes, I hit somebody's head and it bashes into my face, splits my lip up, and so I'm bleeding and I'm wiggling through this hot, steamy crowd at the Crocodile in this super hot, exhausting suit, and I'm dying and almost puking and just having the best time of my life. And yeah, and then I've been and that made me love this and want to always be performing. And then I became the Love Demon and brought my own little thing into it, and then Floyd put me as the Genome because of the way I would scurry around stage and just kind of like a rogue performer, just go and mess with the crowd.
Weren't you the fishing man for a while too?
The what?
Weren't you a fishing man?
Oh yeah, fishing man, yeah. Captain Grumpanog.
Oh, it was Grumpanog.
Grumpanog.
Oh, and he has a new character of his own design, which is actually great. Magic the 10th Dragon. And he'll be performing with his special effects antics that are truly awesome for this next show. So you'll see the Magic the 10th Dragon performed by Squirrel at this next show. During Love Demon. It's kind of like Love Demon 2.0, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. It's like Love Demon's older. It's like, when Gandalf falls off the bridge of Gamadam or something, and he comes back later as the White Wizard.
Fly, you fools!
Yeah, that's a perfect analogy, dude. The White Wizard, Magic the Pimp Dragon. Awesome. You are now a white Gino.
Okay.
Fools.
Sorry to interrupt you guys. Oops, sorry. There's actually a question inside the chat room, real quick. The chat room, you guys know the chat room is open for anyone who wants to follow. Just follow the button, start chatting. And the question is, as a question, considering the theater announcer, what you guys do, has there ever been any controversial involving SGL? Like maybe someone doesn't understand that got blown out of performing, or maybe an issue with the law enforcement who didn't know what the show was about?
Oh, you mean like the Fresno riot?
I think the answer to that is yes. You know, it's funny. I'm actually sitting here and I'm like, okay, well, there was Warped Tour, there was Crocodile, there was Fresno. Yeah, but yeah, there's many times. Yeah.
and every single time we try to bring out the shoe, Sammy's shoe, we can't do the shoe. We can't do the fire show half the time.
Well, I just remember in Fresno. In Fresno, we were 4, maybe 5 songs in, and I think it was right before Love Demon, and the show, sound guy, owner of the club, shut it down because some scuffle happened earlier, and like the song prior, and a guy got taken down by the bouncer, and then a bunch of his buddies jumped in, and there was a big riot outside. People were getting punched and maced, and the cops came, and the sound guy's like, "You guys just stack up your gear, we'll make sure you're safe outside, and just probably get out of here as soon as you can, maybe, Like,
yeah, we had to leave out the back door. Yeah, parked in the alley. And then we ended up staying at a hotel off the interstate that was kind of great. That was in front of a graveyard, and I think it was like the prostitute alley. Yeah.
So it's filled with hookers, man.
Yeah, remember that one dude that was like, what did he say? The guy with the dreadlocks? Something about cables?
Oh, he was big.
What was that was
a sound guy.
Oh, what?
Sound guy.
Yeah, he managed to come back with the fray. So, he had tagged along, and he was, soliciting more work. But he had this phrase. He was like,
"Oh, pyro."
He kept saying it over. What did he say? He had this phrase.
I kept repeating it. I can't remember.
Yo, check it out.
I think the most memorable one. And we have to talk about Warped Tour because that was classic. We actually got thrown off the very first day we played there for soliciting a riot, basically, and we got closed down in 15 minutes into the set, and that was very interesting.
That was messed up.
When was that?
It was
2005?
Oh, wow.
2006. Yeah. Yeah. I believe that's Squirrel. That's the first. Isn't that the first time you saw us?
Yeah, that was the first time I saw you. I looked off up in the distance at the gorge, and I saw just beach balls and pillows flying up in there. I'm like, what is going on? Oh, that must be that Super Geek League band. And went and this was like strange creatures running through the audience, and I grabbed the pillow and started beating the crap out of somebody, and yeah.
Yeah, and then they got in a car and they drove across the state to come to our next show in Seattle, and I distinctly remember he got stuck in the mud in a parking lot where you in the construction zone. You weren't even supposed to park there. But we ended up hanging out with him, and I'm like, okay, guys, you're going to be at the show, and it's been like that ever since. But we try, to answer this person's question directly, yes, we try to get away with as much as we possibly can, in the spirit of having fun, of course. People come to our shows, have a good time. We don't tolerate any bullshit where people are getting hurt, etc. Some stuff happens, generally to ourselves, more so than the people in the audience. Although we've had a lot of interesting, brushes with people, getting minorly injured, etc. I mean, it seems
like the night after the Fresno riot when I fell off stage in San Francisco and dislocated my elbow. Then had to leave my girlfriend
that was a good
there.
one.
My girlfriend took acid and ran off, and we had to leave her there. And we went to Reno the next day, and I left her in San Francisco for a month.
Yeah, okay, I remember that.
And here I miss a lot of good times.
Oh yeah, we've had some friggin' adventures.
2010, I think.
The what?
I didn't start with SGL till 2010, so I miss a lot of good parties.
Oh yeah,
oh yeah, definitely.
Like the time we partied.
Say what?
Go ahead.
So there's something about parties.
I was gonna say, the parties?
I think Squirrel said something about parties and everyone stopped talking.
Yeah,
the erotic exotic ball. Yeah, the erotic exotic ball party in the hotel when the fire alarm went off, and we're like, well, we're in the pool, so we're good. And Minnie Kiss was looking through the glass and like, what are these guys doing?
Yeah, I came out of my room because the alarm was blazing in my face and it was strobing and there was no lights on and I was half asleep and I opened the door and there was Minnie Kiss standing right there. And I was like, okay, this is normal. They weren't going anywhere. They weren't doing anything. And I do believe Shorty was part of that group. I think Shorty was there at that time.
Yeah, Shorty will probably be calling in a few moments. So that'll be fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, for example, with the El Core Zone, just to, kind of going back to the person in the chat room, I had to actually commandeer the entire block for parking, which is kind of funny because we've just grown to this ridiculous size to where we don't have enough parking spaces for all the box trucks and the tour buses and all that stuff. So I literally had to rent the entire block for parking.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. So we do try to put the clown shoe there, but, they won't let us do fire there. Although they said we could sneak it, but we talked to the fire marshal. They said it's probably not a good idea considering I-5 is right there. You might cause a wreck.
That's true.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I got to ask, what has been your favorite show as a group with all you guys right here together so far? What has been, besides the Fresno riot, which sounds awesome, and the Mini Kiss deal, which would have been awesome too, what was your favorite show so far?
You got a favorite show? Yeah. Go ahead.
Probably the Detroit.
Oh, I know mine. I think
the Masonic Temple in Detroit.
Oh, yeah, that was dope.
I think my favorite show we played at, what was the name of that place we played in Toronto, Floyd, where we just tore it down? We got some late night spot during a festival.
Bovine Sex Club.
Bovine Sex Club. We had played this earlier in the night, and it was for this, it was basically a battle of the bands, right? But it was all bullshit. So we just got railroaded at this venue. And so all of us are super pissed off. And we're like, okay, we got this set coming up. And I was like, you know what? Forget it. We're just going to go into this next show, and we're just going to tear the place down. And it was packed out, and we got up there, and we just shredded. There was dudes hanging on the stage. They were like, "Oh my God, you guys are awesome!" It was amazing, and it was just the band, and we owned that entire room. It was incredible.
Yeah, and we were walking through the streets because it was a big, it was the NXNE, or what was it? It was Indie Week, one of those festivals where the whole city is, they have bands all over the place. Every venue's got something going on. And we would walk from venue to venue carrying our instruments, and everyone on the street would be like, "There's SGL.
follow them.